Morning YouTube and welcome back to my channel. This is Birdie Golfer and today we are doing a completely different type of video. So it is an autumn morning here back in Scotland in a town called Forfar, which is where I grew up, and today we are away to go and walk around Forfar Loch. So the actual pathway is roughly 2 3/4 mile in distance. Not sure how long it will take because it has been quite a while since I actually did walk this, but there should be some very beautiful views, especially because it is an autumn morning, so the trees will have changed into their autumn colours. So that there is a huge amount of different types of trees here, and also there is swans etc in the water hopefully, and we might also get to see a lot of different other types of birds also. This is quite a farming community, so we might manage to get some small birds of prey also, which would be obviously feeding on any small creatures that may be in any of the fields, like rats, mice, moles, etc. So we are away to go for a walk around Forfar Loch. Hopefully you enjoy, and thank you very much for all the subscribers, for all the comments, for the likes, and for the sharing of the posts. Sit back, enjoy, go make yourself a cup of coffee, and please do comment down below if you do like this type of video. So not only is Forfar Loch a beautiful place to walk about, but within the last few years Angus Council have installed some of these fitness zones which people can use as they are actually going about doing some of their exercises. So this is station number 3, which is beside the boathouse, which is actually Forfar Sailing Club. So we're going to go up, have a look around there, and have a look at the viewpoint that this has. So I'm standing here at the end of the point where the Forfar Sailing Club is, and I've just been having a conversation with a couple of anglers that are now fishing here. So at the moment the guys are actually fishing for pike, which it's now just came into the season, and the guys have told me that very recently Forfar Loch has actually installed several small piers in the area towards the end of the loch here. It is permit only, but this permit can actually be bought from one of our local shops. So the permit for 1 day of fishing is £10 for an adult, and I believe £5 for a child, but the permit, if you buy it for a full year, is below £50 for an adult and below £25 for a child, and that actually allows you access to several fishing places, including some nearby lochs as well. There is brown trout in this water, and I believe that a couple of times this year that the loch has actually been stocked with up to 2,000 brown trout. So normally these may be anything from 1 to 1.5 pounds upwards, and the pike that the guys are catching That can range from a couple of foot long, which may be £5 to £6, up to a photo that one of the guys showed me of a pike that was actually about 4 foot long and it weighed in at £21. So these pike have very, very sharp teeth. It is dead bait that the guys are using, so trout, mackerel, herring, and what the guys were just telling me there is that the younger pike, they seem to not swallow the hook as much as triple hooks that the guys use with a wire tracer, whereas the adult pikes, they literally swallow down the bait, so it does go down into their gullet a lot more than being into their mouth or into their lip. So it does take a lot more to try and get the dead bait out, especially because of the sharp teeth, as I was saying. So the guys have to use wire tracer because of the sharp teeth. If they didn't use it, if they just used normal fishing line, then the sharp teeth of the pike would actually bite through that. So the building that's behind me here is actually the clubhouse for the Forfar cricket team, which is actually located right beside Forfar Loch. Next to it is Strathmore Rugby Club, which I've also just taken photographs of the clubhouse and also of the pitch as well. So Forfar also does have Forfar Farmington Ladies Football Club, which is first division of the Ladies Premier League, which is very good. So they are always welcome for new players to come in of all ages. So Forfar also has the golf course. There is also bowling club. There is an indoor sports centre which has curling and also has an ice rink as well. So Forfar Loch, you do get beautiful dogs like this coming. So a lot of people do come here to walk their dogs and also to walk or to cycle as well. So the ground underfoot is generally very good. It's not hilly at all, with it being literally on the banks of the loch where people are walking, and they generally all speak to you as you're walking past. So even if it's a hello or a good morning or a good afternoon as well. Forfar Loch was larger than it currently is. It actually used to be right up to Forfar main high street, but over the years it did erode back. There is a leisure centre building which we are away to come to very soon. Unfortunately, at the moment there is a lot of issues regarding Angus Council with this building, as they were looking to try and knock it down, whereas some of the local residents in Forfar have actually put petitions together to try and stop that from happening. The leisure centre building itself is meant to be, the foundations are meant to be dropping down into the water, and that's potentially one of the reasons for the demolition. But there is 2 outdoor 5-a-side football pitches which are floodlit. There is a skate park as well, and there is also a small pitch and putt and short game area, which are both located right next to Forfar Loch as well. So if the weather is nice like what it is at the moment, it is a great day out. And there is also a caravan park right next to this, which is literally only a few minutes walk away from the main town centre. So it is ideally situated for Dundee, which is about 15 to 16 miles away. Aberdeen's about 45 to 50 miles away. Perth is also quite close, but you also have a lot of very nice areas like Glen Clova, Glen Isla, Glen Prosen. You also have the Cairngorms National Park as well, all within 60 to 90 minute drive of this area. You also have Arbroath and Montrose, which do have some stunning beaches or cliff areas, where again you can also do some fishing as well. Beautiful area, as you can see, with the different colours of all the trees that I've taken the photos of as I've been walking around. The colours are amazing in this time of year, and all the berries etc are now coming out, so it is increasing the bird population here at Forfar Loch.